Welcome, welcome to RJ Skill the Versatile World. In this lecture, we will discuss from question number 18. So here question is given intramolecular hydrogen bonding assertion. Assertion is given intramolecular hydrogen bonding leads to chelation. So at first here we will know about hydrogen bonding. So H bonding. Simply you can say hydrogen bonding when highly electronegative elements directly attached to hydrogen atom is known as hydrogen bonding. And hydrogen bonding two types, intermolecular and intramolecular. Intramolecular. So in intermolecules, highly electronegative atoms directly attached to hydrogen atom of several molecules of that substance. Several molecules of that substance. Here important point. What is important point? Several molecules. Several molecules of that substance. But here in intramolecular, within the molecules, highly electronegative atoms directly attached to hydrogen atom within the molecules of that substance. Here within the molecules of that substance. So here several molecules. So just here you can understand easily. So I think you got it about hydrogen bonding. So here intermolecular, suppose here HF, many molecules of that substance. So here this type of bonding is known as intermolecular. And intramolecular, suppose this one, salicylaldehyde, C double bond O H. So here hydrogen directly attached to more electronegative, or we can say here highly electronegative. We can say here highly electronegative atom. So this type of bonding is known as, actually here many molecules of salicylaldehyde is present, but within the molecules. Here with several molecules, here within the molecules, this type of bonding is known as intramolecular H bonding. Now here chelation, it means simply you can say formation of a ring like structure. Also we will know about chelate compound, in coordination compound, chelate ligand in coordination compound. So here just I am talking about chelate compound, ring like compound, like this. Here I am talking about this one. Just think. Here NH2, CH2, NH2. This is bidentate ligand. When bidentate ligand C2 plus, like this one, CS2, NH2 lone pair, so donation here, NH2 lone pair, coordination here. After that from this side, if I write CS2, NH2, so from here and from here, so this is formed like a ring like structure. So this is known as chelation. Mainly we will know about chelate in coordination compound. So ring like structure. So you have seen here salicylaldehyde, O C double bond O H here within the molecules. So intramolecular, so assertion is given, intramolecular H bonding leads to chelation. So this is correct. Yes, here ring like structure form. Next, intramolar hydrogen bonding occurs within the same molecules. Yes, within the same molecules. Simple concept. So here both are correct. So here option A, option A, both A and R true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Simply we can say here. Clear or not? So after that, next question. Next question. Here you can see next question number 20. So at first for this one option A. Question number 19. Here you can see assertion is given. Here compound and name is written 3-methyl cyclopentane. So nomenclature you know very well. Secondary prefix plus primary prefix plus word root plus primary suffix plus secondary suffix. Here secondary prefix, it tells about position and nature of substituents. Here primary prefix, it specify nature of organic compounds. Word root, number of carbon atom present in longest continuous carbon chain or parent chain. Primary suffix, nature of carbon-carbon bond. For single bond A in, double bond E in, position plus E in, triple bond ion. Secondary suffix, it tells about suffix of main functional group. So these are simple, and at first we select longest continuous carbon chain. After that, priority order lower locant. So functional group, we will write priority for functional group, multiple bond, after that substituents. So here just counting start from here. Functional group is not present, multiple bond is present. So counting start from here 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here third position methyl, so 3-methyl, secondary prefix. After that primary prefix, if cyclic then we use cyclo, if bicyclic bicyclo, spiro. So here after that word root for 6 carbon we write here at first primary prefix, here cyclo completed. After that for 6 hex, but here written pent, so this is incorrect. Next, in numbering, double bonded carbon atoms get preference to alkyl group in cycloalkenes. Yes, so double bond priority we will give priority for double bond. So here which one is correct? Option here A wrong, A is incorrect. So here A is false and R is true. So option D is correct. So next question number 20. For question number 20 we will see here assertion at first. So assertion, what is assertion? All the carbon atoms in S2C double bond C double bond CH2 are sp2 hybridized. Here saying sp2 hybridized. Just you can see here all are sp2 hybridized. Hybridization I told you when sp3 when 4 sigma bond, sp2 when 3 sigma bond, sp when 2 sigma bond. Just I can write for this one. Just see here I am talking about this one. So if I write this compound C H H double bond C double bond C H H, now sigma sigma pi sigma. So how many sigma? 3 sigma. So sp2. Here pi sigma for this one, just sigma sigma 2 sigma. So sp. Here sigma sigma this one sigma. So how many sigma? 3 sigma. So sp2. So just assertion, all carbon atoms in S2C double bond CH2 are sp2 hybridized. Just see, all carbon atoms. So here all carbon atoms is not sp2 hybridized because this carbon atom is sp hybridized. So this one is incorrect. Next, in this molecule all carbon atoms are attached to each other by double bond. Yes, this is correct. So which one is correct option? Which one? Both A and R true. So here just see, A is incorrect. So here option D. See here option D. Option D, A is false. Yes, because second is correct. So A is false, but R is true. So which one? Option D. Next, if I write for question number 21, explanation for question number 21. So just see, for question number 21. Here you can see, which of the following is homoalicyclic compound? Now you know very well, cyclic compound, or we can say closed chain compounds classify into homocyclic, or you can say carbocyclic, and here heterocyclic, and carbocyclic further divided into alicyclic and aromatic, and here aromatic further classified into benzenoid, non-benzenoid. So here homocyclic or carbocyclic, it means ring like structure only made up of carbon atom, but here heterocyclic which contain heteroatoms like sulfur, oxygen, nitrogen, heterocyclic. Now alicyclic, it means properties resemble with aliphatic or open chain. In open chain you have seen alkane, alkyne, so here similar to. So here just think on the basis of this you can classify. Heterocyclic, so just see here, now just you can see here, this is heterocyclic, because I told you heterocyclic contain sulfur, oxygen, nitrogen in ring. This is homocyclic, and after that here asking alicyclic, properties resemble, it means similar to aliphatic or open chain organic compounds. So which one is correct? Correct option B. Okay, this is hetero. Clear? So next question, question number 22. Now for question number 22, which of the following is correct representation of condensed formula? So here OH and CH2. So for this one we can write like this, OH CH2. How many times? 1, 2, 3. So thrice. After that CH and here CH3. So I can write here CH3. After that CH and CH3. So CH and I can write here CH3 whole twice. So which one is correct option? Option A is correct. Now 2-bromobutane represented in various ways. Choose the incorrect one of the following. 2-bromobutane. So if I write CH3, CH, Br, CH2, CH3. Actually here will be 3 and 3. So here if I write 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2-bromobutane. Also here 1 2 3 4 2 bromobutane, but here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so 3 bromooctane, so this one is incorrect. Here 1 2 3 4, this one is also 2 bromobutane, so only incorrect actually according to this option. This is also incorrect because he has to give an written, but here by mistake. Okay, so here option B according to this. Next, choose the correct bond line formula. Just see for bond line formula. So simply here bond line formula, which one? Hydrogen is not, just see here. If I write butane, so 2 3 1 2 3 4 vertex having carbon, and also here hydrogen hydrogen hydrogen. So bond line structure only represented by bond, only represented by bond. Actually this hydrogen is omitted. Bond line structure for this one, simply we can write like this 1 2 3 4. So here definitely hydrogen we can omit. So hydrogen here, here, and also from here hydrogen 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 hydrogen, but carbon present at actually at vertex. Here carbon carbon, but carbon not represented by. So here which one is? Option A is correct. Next, choose the correct order of stability of carbocation using the concept of hyperconjugation. Very simple. Actually here concept of hyperconjugation, complete transfer of electron of CH bond towards double bond, positive charge, and free radical, known as hyperconjugation. In hyperconjugation, more number of alpha H. If alpha H, more alpha H, more stable carbocation, more stable carbocation. So here how many alpha H? Alpha H, also you need to know about alpha carbon. This is group, and carbon attached to this group known as alpha carbon, and hydrogen present at alpha carbon known as alpha hydrogen. So here how many alpha H? Alpha H 9, here alpha H 6, here alpha H 3, here alpha H 0. So just you can say on the basis here this is not alpha H, because I told you when hydrogen present at alpha carbon, that hydrogen which is present at alpha carbon known as alpha hydrogen. So this is not clear. So here more number of alpha H, more stable carbocation. So here 9. So first, which one is first? After that second, first, second, after that first, second, third, and fourth. So option B is correct. For this one you will say option B. Option B is correct for question number 25. Next, question number 26. This is also very simple. Here how many sp2 hybridized carbon and pi bonds present in the following compound? Just you can understand. Here I am writing in this way, you can easily understand. C triple bond C, C, O, O, C, H, H, H. I can write in this way. So simply here you know very well, here hydrogen present, hydrogen present, hydrogen present, hydrogen, hydrogen, because carbon having 4 valencies. So here just you can think sigma, 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 pi. So sp2 hybridized. Yes. So this carbon also sp2 hybridized. This carbon also sp2 hybridized, sp2 hybridized, sp2 hybridized. And this carbon also sp2 hybridized. So how many carbon sp2 hybridized here and here? Just see. Pi, sigma, pi, sigma. This carbon is sp hybridized. Here sigma, sigma, pi, sigma. This carbon is sp2 hybridized. And this carbon sp3 hybridized, because sigma, 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 sigma. So how many sp2 hybridized? So we can say here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 7 sp2 hybridized. 7. So option A eliminated, B eliminated. Now C and D. So you can see here how many pi bonds. So here this is pi bond, pi bond, pi bond. Here pi, sigma, pi. So how many? 3 and 2, 5. Because I told you double bond, it means 1 pi, another sigma. Triple bond, it means pi, sigma, pi. So option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one option 26. Also here also because this is written like this one, so pi, sigma. So also here present. So total number of 6 pi bond. So this is correct option. Option D. Next, question number 27. This is also important question. Just here you can see. Which of the following has the shortest carbon-carbon single bond length? Carbon-carbon single bond length. Just you know very well. If sp hybridized triple bond, we can say triple bond and like this one. Yes. sp2 we can say like this one. Pi, sigma, sigma, sigma. sp3 right like this. So here just think, here this is sp hybridized, pi, sigma, pi, and here sigma, sp hybridized. If s percentage increases, electronegativity increases. Simply you can understand, s percentage directly proportional to electronegativity. So we can say if s percentage increases, electronegativity increases. If electronegativity increases, bond strength increases. If bond strength increases, bond length decreases. So here s percentage for this one 50%. S percentage for sp 1/2 into 100, so 50%. Actually more s percentage for this one, for sp2 only 33.33%, for this one 25%. So which one is correct? Option A is correct. Next, question number 29. Just see. Sorry, question number after that 28. So question number 28, which of the following is cyclic alkane? Cyclic alkane. Here C5H5, here C2H6. Here also one thing we can talk, we can write one thing, very simple, degree of unsaturation. You know, degree of unsaturation, du. Actually du equals to 2C plus 2 minus H minus X plus N by 2. if you get value of du equals to 0, it means compound is saturated. It means no double bond, no triple bond, no ring like structure. Simply we can say saturated, no double bond, no triple bond, no ring like structure. But if you get du equals to 1, then you can say one double bond or a ring like structure. Also you can say ring like structure. If du equals to 2, then you can say one triple bond, or you can say two double bond, or you can say one double bond or a ring, or also you can say two ring. So on the basis of this formula you can calculate. So question number 28 here, very simple. Cyclic alkane, very simple. Here I told you about this one. For some question you can calculate du. Okay, but here cyclic, simply you can see C3H6 like this one, carbon, H, this is cycloalkane. Clear? So simply if you calculate du, just calculating 2C plus 2 minus H, here X is not present and N is not present, by 2. So here calculate carbon 3, so 2 into 3 plus 2 minus H 6 by 2. So here 2 into 3 6 plus 2 8 minus 6 by 2. So 2 by 2 1. If du equals to 1, I told you if du equals to 1, then one double bond or a ring. Just think, if I write this one, CH2 double bond CH3, just 2 3 3 6 carbon 3, or ring like structure also, carbon. Here you have seen 2 3 4 5 6. Degree of unsaturation, also known as index of hydrogen deficiency. Very simple concept. Next, 29. Here, which among the following is strongest acid? Simply you know about acid which release H plus, and easy removal of H plus, good acid. Simply you can say. Now just think, if I write this one HCCl, from here H plus minus, and you know very well Cl minus I group. It means it reduces minus, so easy removal of H plus will take place. But here also similar to CHI3, here just you can see, here Cl3, here I3, here Br3, here Cn whole thrice. So which one is so more minus I? effect. I told you NO2, SO3H, CN, and after that here father, collector, brother, inspector. So priority order, this one. So this one abstract withdraw more negative charge. So easy removal of H plus will take place in D. So question number 29, option D. Next, 30. Has longest. This one is also very simple. Which of the following molecule has longest carbon double bond strength? So for this question, on the basis of hyperconjugation also you can see. How? If the more hyperconjugation, there is more single bond character. There is in carbon double bond, and the longer the bond length. Simply more hyperconjugation. So here, which one is correct? Here, having more number of hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation depends on alpha H. Also here alpha H. This one 3, 3, 6 alpha H. Here just see. Here CH double bond CH, or also you can say electron density. Higher electron density around the carbon double bond can cause a longer carbon double bond. Longer carbon double bond. So here, which one is correct option for this one? Just think about it at first. Hyperconjugation. On the basis of hyperconjugation, you can say in very simple way. So more hyperconjugation structure for actually for D. So here you can say D is correct. More hyperconjugation structure for this one. So option D is correct. And next 31, very easy. The structure of isobutyl. So at first write isobutane, CH3. Here I am writing on above. Here I am writing isobutane for isobutyl group. So at first I am writing isobutane, CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. Just think about it. I told you, when methyl group attached to second last carbon atom. So here 1, 2, 3. This is isobutane. So remove CH3, CH, CH3, CH2. This one is free valency. So which one is correct option? Here this is butane, here 3. So next. So here you can see that type of structure D. This one. And after that, very simple, the compound having only primary hydrogen atom is. So here isobutene, propyne, 2,3 dimethyl, but 1 in both isobutene and propyne. So which one having primary hydrogen, only primary hydrogen? So at first we need to write structure. So when we will write structure, we will get answer. Okay, but here after that from 32, because I do not want to take more time, so here from question number 32 I'll explain you in next lecture. Thank you so much for being with RJ Skill, the versatile world.